Yeah, that's
Okay.
just
Assuming that's how it goes down.
Yeah.
get back.
Alright, so I'm gonna move everybody back
I heard
inside.
stepping back. Is there more fighting noises?
No, there's not. You don't. You hear more screams, but you don't hear any more gunshots. Is like just desperate howls of hunger and rage. All right, so everybody's back inside. I'm gonna open this door because I'm gonna say that's open now. So dynamic lighting. All right. All right, that door is open. The door, the hatch down is barely closed. You hear One and Lucian heard a bunch of thrashing and pounding against it from Doru, trying to break it open to get to you, but he does not succeed. And then he says over and over again, he says, "Let me taste you. I'm so hungry." And
Don't have to do that.
No, thank you.
I see other people enter the room. I'm like, oh shit, there's a vampire down there, guys.
Yeah,
and Donovich is thrashing. He was thrashing all the way up to here, but then he hears the cries and such, and then he just starts crying, hanging off of the door.
Why don't we feed him the priest? That's cruel.
Yeah, I say, if you really feel that bad for your son, go down there and feed him.
He looks just down at the floor. Until he sat down, he's not going to look at anybody specifically, just looking down at the floor, tears dropping from his eyes, and he's just totally gone. Like, he looks hopeless and just full of despair.
Oh, I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, I look at Lucian and I kind of just shake my head and like squint my eyes and I say something in Minotaur. Stu's got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat like what he told me in a common.
Oh yeah, I thought. Yeah. Do you want me to say it or?
Oh, I completely spaced.
Yeah.
Isn't slaying vampires his business? He doesn't seem too good at his job if he's up here.
I look at him.
Are you referring to Lucian? Or
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I said that about Lucian to Cole.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering who that was referencing. It's like,
I look at him and I squint and I say, all right, if you're really a big bad Minotaur, you'll come down here, drop the spray a little man, and let me see what you're.
Donovich writhes him more at the mention of killing his son. He says, "Please, no, don't, please."
I stop him and I put my bicep and my forearm around his neck and I choke him out.
Okay.
Just to non-lethally like pass.
Yeah.
That's how you knock someone out. You got to cut off the carotid arteries and you're gone. He's not dead. He doesn't have an axe.
I know. I tried to. I'll make it this way. No.
Yeah, no, we get it. We get it. It's fine.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not dead, but yes, he is unaccounted for.
Seeing him knock out the priest, I'm gonna put away my non-silvered short sword and pull out a wooden stake. And yeah, I'm gonna gesture at the hatch and say,
Whoa, you.
Oh well, hey, Stu, did you have anything to interject about me choking out a priest? Not that not that Cole's like religious or anything. At least not with like mortal deities. But yeah, did you have anything to interject as I'm choking him out?
I'm just trying to figure out how to react.
I mean, I feel like that's bad luck, choking out a priest.
I mean, he's a pirate. He's pretty godless. Yeah. The only deity that he worships is Rudderless, which is a deity I found on. Shane actually has the PDFs that I sent him about pirates and stuff.
Yeah.
Rudderless. Is it like a giant squid? That's why I'm
That'd be
picturing.
pretty
I don't know. Haven't really read into it, but yeah, I've got the PDF if you guys want it. But anyway, carrying on.
All right. So yeah, does Cole does anybody? I don't think anybody
I
would
know.
stop him from doing it, but
No, I don't think
Nah.
I would stop. I think Cole would pretty much be like, I don't know why you went into the basement. I don't know why you fired your weapon. I don't know why you choked him out. You guys do what you want, and I'm just gonna hold up my hands, and then Cole is just gonna like walk in to the church.
okay.
Come on, Cole, you have to go.
It's a vampire. If he gets loose, then a lot of people are gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
I can't let that be on my conscience.
Yeah, I mean, I choked out the priest just so he wouldn't interfere with me needing a free hand to go down there and kill this thing because Lucian's a chicken shit and won't do it.
Maybe
In character, that's what my character.
Is there any kind
Uh,
of guards
Honestly,
in this city or
that
something?
kind of looks like it has been.
Hold on.
going for a
What
while.
did you say? One? Chris, you're so quiet that it's hard to see hear you when people talk. So.
Is there any kind of guards or authority inside this town? Because I'm pretty sure the priest will kind of say we're criminals at this point. If we
Not really. I mean, the town kind of fends for itself. You do not see any guards.
okay.
No.
Then it
I was
should be
about to
a-
say, oh no, I don't want to be labeled as a criminal.
Yeah, it's just that the whole town would kind of be against us, and we could easily
Yeah,
say,
remember-
like,
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
The town is already not terribly happy. Everybody knows about this dirty little secret. I mean, they all know.
Oh.
But either they don't care or they
We
don't come
know
here at
that
all.
we don't know that about. We don't know
Yeah.
that in character.
No, but I mean, you wouldn't. Yeah, nobody's ever. But you didn't like see any footprints coming up here. You didn't see anybody having any symbols of Lathander, anything like that. Like nothing in that regard. But yeah, you're right in that you wouldn't know that outright because you didn't ask anybody specifically.
But there's no sign of guards.
To me, this is just some new situation that arose needed dealing. I can't just roll up and see this.
I mean, it's a dangerous monster.
Yeah.
In this basement.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys open the door back up? Because if you do, it's going to go right to fight mode. So you have to be
Oh, yeah.
positioned.
Yeah, I have my weapons drawn. I'm
I've got to step back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get into a position.
Instead of
Can I actually know?
Yeah, if you open the door, I mean, this thing is still bashing at the fucking door. If you open it, it was going to come out right away.
Yeah, should we all ready
Can I-
attacks?
prepared to attack it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't be on its square, Bjor, so you have to be like positioned slightly differently. Yeah, however you want to
Coming
be.
in.
I mean, you're trying to, but you can't be in that space. Period. And then, if you were to open it, he's gonna jump out. He's actively banging on it right now.
Right, I give
Okay.
give an inspiration to Bior so he can.
Okay, so yeah, okay, Bjor, you have a bardic inspiration.
Inspiration.
I inspire you.
Okay. So what we'll do first is initiative. That would make the most sense.
So is that no to the prepared?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, of course you can. Except for the person who ever opens it, which I think would be one if you're unlocking it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So yeah, you can't do a whole action because you're doing that, but everybody else you can.
Yeah, I was gonna prepare to slash at him with my silver short sword and then stab him in the heart with my.
Yeah,
Two.
that is totally fine.
Well, not knowing what'll come out there, just prepare a firebolt.
Yeah, you didn't see it, so you don't know. Okay.
I said there was a vampire in the basement when you guys.
Yeah, but you know, vampire. Okay.
Specifically, yeah, he doesn't know
Yeah,
specifically what it is.
undead.
Gotcha.
All right. I need an initiative from Bjor, and
Cole.
Miss Lucian.
I messed up and didn't click my toe.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, I was just reading up on my things. I forgot that I had a thing.
Yeah,
No.
initiative.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a thing.
Okay. But
Oh, I
beyond stuff,
didn't.
the
Yeah,
initiative-
sorry. Yeah.
It's fine. I've got it.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, Lucian. Oh, you did. Sorry. Yeah, you forgot. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, it's all good. It's 14.8.
Yep. Cole, I'm still gonna need initiative from you, regardless.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Alrighty. Let's reorder that.
Makes sense. He is jumping up out of the basement.
All right, that he goes there regardless because he's jumping out. Let me put him on top. All right. Ready actions go off first. So Bior and Lucian, do your ready actions.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into a rage,
And Darius. Yeah, everybody did one.
which also activates that.
Ooh.
Wait, nope, not that.
Okay.
That is what I meant.
That's really funny. That everybody misses. Atreyu, you missed twice. with both attacks. Dawn misses, or Darius misses.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Bior. Hey,
Okay, so then, yeah, Bjork totally hits. Let me check up this Sormora again.
Yeah, and essentially anything in this room is in my aura.
You can choose one creature, and then that must make a dex save. Or make a, okay, I'll make it, I'll have it do all of that.
But activating my rage was a bonus action,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, I'm just, it doesn't matter. You can, I'll let you do both for your ready action. So you did rage, you did that, you did this, the storm aura happened. It takes 1d6 lightning damage because it failed its check, because I know that your con and 8 and all that is higher than 9. So yeah, he takes some of that.
That's a pretty good hit.
It's 1d6.
Yeah.
You can add the inspiration to hit roll according to my new Bard College skill. So
Oh, for damage?
yeah, you can add it to damage, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, you can if you want. He has combat inspiration now, and I'll let you choose that because you didn't know it. So it's up to you if you want to use it or not.
I might need it next round.
Okay. So now we go to actual turn orders because actually, yeah, Darius missed, Lucian missed, one didn't have one. Okay, yeah, one, your turn.
I would like to disengage
I did-
and run away.
Okay.
I did damage though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 12
Yeah, I know,
plus 5
Yeah.
electric or
Yeah. Yeah, I heard him.
Good luck, guys.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I know. I shot him and thought the same thing. I shot him
Yeah.
and thought the same thing.
It seems
That's
he,
what-
he resists basic physical damage.
I look
So
at
that's what took
Bior and I
us.
kind of laugh like,
So one, you ran away, disengaged. You do anything else? Do you have any bonus actions?
I mean, the only bonus action I can do is inspiration, but I've already done that on.
Okay. So nothing else?
Actually, I could give inspiration to Incubus, I suppose.
If you want, that's totally your call.
Okay, I will in fact do that.
Okay. So I'll let you do that, and I'll give that to you.
Just yells
You
to the
both
door.
have inspiration.
Just yells to the
Yeah.
door. Hey, Lucian, you're great.
You're
Nice.
thanks. I needed that today.
All right, Darius, your turn.
Alright. Well, this guy just chucked off, or shrugged off pretty major hit. So,
Yep.
yeah, gonna get a better angle here. can't really do much here in a closed room, but can do this, and that part of the room just lights up.
Yeah, and you have the evocation thing that you can not hit
Yeah.
friendlies. So yeah, they don't take damage.
Oh, I was about to say
Fucking
that looks like
sweet,
it would
dude.
hurt me.
Yeah, he can ignore, I think, 2 at his current level. He can
Yeah.
ignore 2 people.
Number of creatures times your wizard level.
Yeah, so you're at level 3, so 3.
Oh, dude,
See the
ace in the
flame.
hole. Yeah.
Right. I see the flames come at me, and I like duck down just instinct.
That's the wrong one, but either way, it's fine. So yeah, you deal that damage, and it goes through entirely.
Oh,
The-
equal to 1 plus the spell's level, so it's not dependent on character level. Alright.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. So it'd be
Basically,
1
I
plus
can
1.
ignore up to 2 creatures. But
Yeah, level 1 spells you can do 2, level 2 you'd be able to do 3, and so on.
Okay. He gets flamethrowered, and then
Yep.
going to politely step.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he screams out in agony and thrashes around, having been lit on fire, or at least burned severely, more accurately. These smoldering embers kind of burn off of his clothes, which not many of exist. He's kind of like has scorched, burned rags. All right, Cole, your turn.
Sorry, this is for the best.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, nice. Does Cole do anything?
Where is?
So,
He's typing. I think he might be busy. Oh, yeah, he B-sodded apparently. Jeez. I'm gonna hold this turn. All right, Lucian.
I'm gonna try again to hit him with my short sword and then stab him through the heart.
Yeah, you can go right ahead. That hits. That doesn't.
You can add inspiration if you wanted to that second one.
That's
Oh
True.
yeah,
and I'll let you do it because people forget. That's fine.
yeah,
So you can roll the 1d6 if you want to
for
to
the
hit or damage.
I mean, in the future, as soon as the DM tells you if it hits or misses.
I know. I'm going to enforce that, but I'm just giving leniency to let people remember. I
Yeah,
wanna
because
punish
Bardic
people.
Inspiration is a new mechanic that I
yeah.
forgot.
I've never
Yeah.
had. Yeah, this one time.
So yeah, you can add 1d6 to damage attack rolls, and I think saving throws. I don't remember. I think I'm not really saving throws. It might be skill checks, but anyway. So you add 3 more damage.
Well, no, 3
Okay.
to the attack of this.
Oh, the attack. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to hit
15. It does hit. All right, then do the wooden stake damage, and then I'll add a special multiplier to that. Okay, let me get you all this.
Yeah, I was going straight. I know what to do in this situation.
It automatically crits versus vampires. Is what I'm doing.
Oh.
So, but it's automatically crit max damage. So it's automatically do 8. It's gonna do 8 damage rather than 4.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna do that big crazy like kill it outright. That's a bit too
No,
strong.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. I got it. And yeah.
The first attack, and then the second attack is. Did you use Crimson Right on your stake or just your short sword? That's
No, just the sword.
Okay,
I forgot
so-
to click it off. This.
All right, so he is hurt. He has a stake poking out of his chest, not quite his heart. In the future, if you like sneak up on someone, get in a hurt, I'll let you kill him outright, but not in this situation.
Okay.
And yeah, he's really hurt. He's really pissed. He looks right at Lucian, and he's burned, yelling, like, "I'm so hungry! Give me your blood!" Bjorn.
Have you tried being
Okay. Yeah, Bjor doesn't understand the significance of the stake, so he's just going to attack. He doesn't really encounter undead in the open sea. So he's going to attack with his greatsword and his lightning aura.
Yep.
Oh, and I want to say that I guess since it's like the aura of the sea, that he's kind of like like whenever he makes contact with someone with his blade or something, it's like water splashing as well as like lightning and thunder and stuff like that. It's pretty epic. Just cosmetically.
All right. Yeah, I was imagining it like having these little clouds kind of hovering around you, and then like they would shock him like lightning. But you can do it however you want. Wow, good for you. So yeah, roll for damage on the great axe itself.
I mean, good for him because I'm curing him.
Yeah, this is the only way.
Yeah. So okay, you also get the extra effect. You don't have to roll to confirm that. I gotta change those rules in the rule book, but either way, let me pull up the crit table. Roll a d100.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing?
D100. Yep, that's not okay. Cool. 84. He's surprised until the end of their next turn. That's pretty good. I think surprise makes everything crit or advantage. I think it's advantage. Just double checking really quick. I'm gonna also do all that damages. I'm just gonna say surprise gives him advantage. I don't look at it right now. I don't want to take that one. So everybody has advantage against him until the end of his next turn. So not his turn, but like this, not on his turn, but on his next turn, he will not be surprised. So anyway, may apply this damage.
I believe Stu is back.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do Stu's turn before Doru goes.
Yeah, he's just sitting in the chapel and hears like lightning and thunder and shit like that
Yeah.
in the other room.
Yeah, crazy shit and screams and Doru crying out for blood. All right, Cole, I'm gonna let you have a turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back. My fucking computer can like play games in 4K for hours, but the minute I try and do anything else, crash.
Yeah.
Blue screen of death.
Jeez.
Physical memory dump.
Sounds like my ex in high school.
Nice.
Well, now that he's out of the basement, I feel I have to end his evil ways, since he now poses a threat to the townsfolk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then hit him with a produce flame.
Cool.
And I have advantage on this?
Yep. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. That is it.
All right, now it's Yoru's turn. He goes after last person was Bjor. Bjor. And oh, interesting. That's interesting. He actually watch this. You notice his wounds begin to close up and start to mend themselves. Yeah, he's healing at an extremely accelerated rate on the like Wolverine-esque kind of thing.
Oh, he didn't attack me or anything. He just
yeah, that's one thing he can do, but he can do that for free. It's just a thing that just happens.
Oh, okay.
So then he does a claw attack against Bjor.
Nope.
Which misses.
I block it with the hilt of my great axe.
Okay, and then he does a bite attack. Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Boy.
Don't like that.
Oh Jesus! Did he just bite you for
Oh wow, he might have killed you
30
outright.
damage?
Jeez.
How much max health do you have?
32.
He does. Oh god, no.
Wait, who is he biting?
Plus 11. He does 33. Oh, thank God. Yeah, if you take half of the 11, so you take 5 plus the necrotic. The necrotic goes in, like all of it. So he takes 22 plus 5.
Oh,
So 27. Your max health decreases by 27. And you take 27 damage. So you're going to be unconscious.
Oh, no, I had 30.
Actually, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. 32, so it'd be minus 27.
That
from
really fucking sucked, though.
Yeah, you're going to be 5
Yeah.
out of 27.
Yeah, like as I'm blocking him with the hilt of my great axe, with his blocking his hands, I'm not worried about his face, and he just leans in and just takes a big old fucking chop right into my neck, and I'm just like, "Brrr!" And yeah, that sucked. That really sucked, guy. That really sucked.
literally.
Yeah. You're at 5 of 5 hit points, effectively. That's all he can do. 1.
That's all he can do.
So
Oh.
I move in here and I say, "Is no one gonna make a joke about eating steak with the cowman around?"
That's pretty good.
And I go to back up the front line and attack with the rapier.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that should.
Yep. Okay.
Poink.
Okay.
Is
that your turn? Okay. Darius. Is it Darius or Darius?
Well, you know, whatever. I don't
Kind of like Darius a little bit more. That sounds a
Yeah,
little bit
sure.
more.
It seems more natural.
Yeah.
Okay, Darius also. Well, I wish our first battle together wasn't in a cramped room. Oh, how does he look? Just. Or is he just
he's-
a big old bite, but
Yeah. Bior is like visibly like, even though he's already so gray, he's very pale. And he got less life to his eyes and his general self. He just seemed, and he's breathing heavily. He's not. Yeah, Bior looks terrible. Doru is still singed from different fire attacks. His wounds have begun to close, but they're not at all entirely closed because of how much damage he's taken.
cool. Well, let's try again.
Okay.
Just like a one-shaped hole in the fire hole.
Okay. Yeah. And you don't hit
Oh, that's not a
Lucian
good
either.
one.
So yeah, takes 9 damage. Okay, and
Wait,
now your turn.
Doesn't he get a save?
You would have to tell me. I don't remember.
Yeah, I do, but I feel like I remember there was a game. It's save.
Could be safe for half if it is.
Dex save half.
Okay. Well, I didn't do it before,
Well,
but I will do it now.
should just
It's fine.
No.
See if he makes it.
Where's the out?
He did not make it, so it doesn't matter. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Cole, your turn.
Let me just try that out again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make sure you add the slot back.
Oh shit! Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just needed to take that out.
All right, Cole, what are you gonna do?
Trying to remember if if something is a 5-foot radius, does that mean
It's just a square. It's the square they're in.
Is it a square or a cross?
Yeah, radius. It's a radius 5-foot square. I think it's just the square he's in spite of it being a circle. I don't think it goes out in 5 feet in every direction.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That's what I was. Yeah. That's what I was wondering about because I get diameter and radius confused in my head.
Yeah, diameter is the entire width of the circle. Radius is half.
Okay.
But anyway, what are you trying to do?
Yeah. Breaking out the big guns.
Okay.
Hitting them with a moonbeam.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. Level 2, yeah. That's not supposed to roll anything yet.
Okay.
Because it doesn't happen
Until the start of their turn, I think.
until the start of its turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I clicked on the spell just so you could see it.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a 5-foot radius of 40-foot high cylinder, and I'm casting it in his square.
And he's not
Yep.
going anywhere. That's a great place.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
I mean, I suppose it could retreat down into the cellar, but
I'm not gonna
Could,
move,
but it's
so
not at the
that
moment.
is- That's
It's-
what I'm gonna do.
Feral at this point.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like that, but it's underneath it. And I'm gonna move it off to the side a little bit so I can still see him. Alright. Lucian, your turn.
Well, shit. I guess I'm just gonna pull out my other short sword and give him 2 swords. I see him take a big ass bite out of my Minotaur buddy, but
Yep.
it looks pretty bad.
First thing hit. Second thing didn't.
God damn, you need more practice with that cross.
Alrighty. Yeah, he yelps out again. Silver doesn't have an effect on vampires.
Oh, I got you. That's
Yeah, it's like werewolves and some other things, but not vampires.
Hmm.
Bior, your turn.
Oh, I thought it was like anything that had resistance to non-magical damage takes normal damage.
Let me look. I different versions, different things.
Player's Handbook. That's my recollection of it. Like anything that has
I have
resistance.
it. Yes.
Resistance to non-magical damage.
You're
Takes
actually
the full
right.
amount.
Yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, he does take the full amount. He
Yeah,
takes
I don't mean to like try to argue with you or
No,
anything.
no. I totally
I
agree.
really want this thing to go down.
Yeah.
The
Hard.
damage from earlier before does that since we didn't even it doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna let it stay as it is for now.
Yep.
Bior, what do you do?
Oh, I've got to fucking hit this guy with my great axe as best I can. As weak as I am, I'm pretty pissed. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration, which gives me
Okay.
1d6.
Yes, if you're asking.
That is 12 plus 5. Actually, I already added the Bardic Inspiration. That's the plus there. So
Oh shit! I had that thing selected the whole time. Fuck me.
that's fine. You hit everything was fine. So 12 plus 5 is 17. So that would hit. Roll for damage. And then I took off the Bardic Inspiration. You don't have the effect anymore.
Oof.
Yeah.
One.
He's really hurt.
Man, I gotta be better at toggling this stuff. Like, let's keep continuing because it's my fault that I didn't have it selected, but I didn't have rage
Yeah.
selected. But well,
That's
fair
fine.
enough.
Yeah,
In the future, it might have been better to restrain that guy so he couldn't attack. But
Actually, I'm gonna add your rage damage because that's your mistake more than it is mine.
I mean, you
And that's my lightning damage. I don't know what.
Oh, right. I didn't know that. I thought that was your. Okay, the first 1d6 you rolled was you're trying to do the.
Yeah, disregard
that was-
that. That was bardic inspiration.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, it dies barely.
What? It's dead.
Just a lightning bolt
Thank
just
God.
emanates out of my aura and just goes and just
Yep.
slays this thing.
Yeah, and then the moonbeam just like seals the deal and prevents any of the regeneration from going on.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Yeah, it's gonna take radiant damage or
Yeah.
like his like undead dead body. Is
Yeah,
take radiant
it just-
damage as long as I keep it there.
Yeah, and as long as you do keep it there, the body just starts to like burn essentially and like break off into black flakes and just kind of flit into nothingness.
I say to
I
Lucy,
kind of give him a thumbs up until it disappears, and then I say, "You can stop now."
Yeah, I was going to say to Lucian, are you? How sure are you that that thing won't come back?
As
I
this
wait
is
till
going
it's
on, I like cut with my great axe right where its neck would be.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
you don't cut
ashy,
into
man.
anything.
just
It's just
chop
it's
it down.
ashes and yeah. There's nothing you actually cut into, but this thing is super dead. It just doesn't even
I
exist
kinda-
anymore.
push the ashes with my sword and say, "I think it's not coming back."
Just pour some holy water over it. Just to be
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna go down in the basement and look for beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna also
Okay.
go down and look.
Alright.
All right, let me do that. Where is your token, Bjorn? Oh,
It's on the-
below him.
Yeah.
All right, let me put you there. Anybody else following?
Oh, I suppose
Alright.
they're going. Yeah.
One.
Yeah,
one
you know
second.
what?
Let me
No.
Yeah, I tell Cole there better be some good loot down here, or I'm gonna be pissed.
Let's just watch the priest man, because I feel like he's going to be upset if he wakes up.
Yeah, let me roll to see how long he stays out.
I mean, we charge his son.
He's unconscious for 3 hours.
Oh, that's plenty of
Um,
time.
It's a really
Yeah.
good strong arm, Bjor. Good job.
So yeah, Bior and Lucien are down there.
I'm
Anybody
honest.
else?
He did the right thing, but I don't.
Yeah,
think
you killed a vampire.
Yeah.
I think we did the right thing because we killed a vampire. So
Yeah,
sure,
I'm
but,
indifferent about it. I only did it because Lucian goaded me into it.
I mean, I'm just
My
saying. I
pride
don't think
got me into
he's
it.
going to agree with you. So he might jump up, yell silly things. Should maybe be gone in like a couple of hours.
I should have bought some manacles.
Oh, I actually do have some.
I'm sure he has some in his basement, right? That's,
Well, if he doesn't,
No,
I got a
actually,
couple.
All there are, I'm gonna make my own judgment call down here. All you find are the corpses of animals, like rats and birds and a rabbit, but they're all like mutilated and they seem to be like sucked dry. They like seem desiccated.
No human corpse.
No humanoid corpses. Nothing that big.
Can I check around to see if there are any secret doors or any?
Yeah, do a perception check. Yeah, and one healed you, Bior. Though you're still effectively at the. I'm gonna let you know one. He is effectively at full health, and he was when you did it, but technically you wouldn't know that. But so yeah,
Necrotic damage.
yeah. So he heals. He tries to heal you. Nothing happens. You don't feel any different. You still feel very drained. Actually, you had this effect happen to you before.
Yeah,
when you're
the
fighting
spirit
specters.
ghost thing.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of putting two together and be like,
Yeah.
I say in Minotaur, but she doesn't understand what I'm saying. But I say what
Yeah.
I know, But yeah,
Okay.
I put
Um,
my hand on her tiny little shoulder and I just shake my head. And it cough up a shit ton of black ichor, I assume.
Yep. I like that. Lucian, you don't find any secret doors or anything. You just see corpses down here and nothing else of importance.
I say, well, okay. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and cuff up the priest.
Okay.
I leave.
All right, let me move you guys back.
Oh wow! I just saw my perception roll. That's garbage.
So the
Yep,
vampire
we go
corpse is in the basement or whatever's left.
Yeah, it fell down into the basement. Well, no, there's nothing left at all. Just straight up It's just ashes.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
That
I say,
fun.
Are we tying up this guy? I have some handcuffs. I don't know. Someone asked about it. I don't know why you guys want to do
we
that.
could just, tacitly not be here in 3 hours' time. Or however many it takes him to wake up.
Does anyone want to
Well,
look
he's
through these
probably
other?
gonna figure what happened.
Yeah, whatever you guys are gonna do.
I don't know. This building is weird. This whole situation is weird to me. So I'm gonna check out this room.
None of the doors are locked. None of these doors are locked.
I wanted to lock up the basement and.
Okay.
Seeing as though I got a crit, I want to actively make sure no one can unlock it again, break the lock.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep. You lock it all three padlocks, and then you break them in such a way, you fuck with the tumblers inside in such a way that it won't be openable again. And then Lucian, you said you're going into this store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he has more children that are vampires.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Okay. All you see is the bed. Nothing
Can
else.
I check under the bed and in the bed to see if there's anything?
Let me check.
You
No, it's just there's a bed. It's a straw-filled mattress, and there's a headboard that has the symbol of the Thander on it.
Must be the priest's bed. And I walk out. And when Mark is back, I'll tell him.
Should we lay him in the bed to be nice?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can lay him in that bed in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak for Bjork because I don't know if he actually would do that or not.
I don't. I'll wait till he gets back.
Normally I would, but he might make a choice. Anything else? You guys go in any of their doors?
I was gonna keep checking the rest of these doors.
Coffin, right? We should probably do that.
Yeah, the coffin is still in the graveyard.
Yeah, we just kind of left it. Yeah.
I forgot about it. Oh,
You guys, we should probably. Oh, you know what? Mr. Imp, you can check it out.
Yeah, if we go back and he's gone, that would be so bad.
That would be pretty good.
Let me check the description of that room. Nothing different. I'll read this. This dirty room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly on it. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol.
Can I take that holy symbol?
No, it's etched in. Oh, it's kind of part of the headboard entirely.
Okay.
It's kind of the crown of the headboard.
Shane, any shenanigans going on outside?
No, you don't hear anything outside. I mean, I'll just say it's raining, but beyond that, nothing.
Cool.
Um,
No, I sent out the familiar to just watch if the coffin is still there.
It's still there. It's over here, and it's just the coffin, nothing more. Let me look. What number is that? That's E. Something you don't know. An old desk and chair standing against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst. Oh, that's formatted weird. A wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst. A 10-foot-long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors. You did an investigation check. So you go through the desk drawer, and all you find are some blank parchment, some pens, and dried up jars of ink.
Okay, how many
Uh,
Can I check those closets?
what was the question? Sorry, I didn't hear you. You're quiet.
How many pieces of paper have parchments are there?
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, I would like to take them.
Yeah, they're blank. Yeah, you can add 4 more pieces of parchment. You check the cabinet as well. What did you say, Lucy? Are you checking the cabinet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and there you find a tinder box, a few boxes full of candles, and 2 books. One, Hymns to the Dawn, a volume of Chants to the Morning Lord, and The Blade of Truth, the uses of logic in the war against diabolist heresies, as fought by the Ulmus Inquisition. Yes, that's the entire title. And it's just, it's a crazy long book name.
Can I read part of the book to see if it's anything useful for specific?
Yeah, when you look into it, it's a strange book that mixes logic exercises with lurid descriptions of fiend worshipping cults. Yeah, it's
Sound like
weird.
something a holy man would have.
Can
Okay.
I take it for?
Yeah, you can take these books.
Yeah.
Do you do anything with the other stuff? The tinderbox or the boxes full of candles?
Nah, I don't need it.
Okay.
I'm just interested in these books.
All right. Yeah, then you can add those 2 books. I'm going to write those down. So that way you can add them to your inventory.
Yeah. Once I get the books, I'm gonna go out.
That's 1. And then this one, which is crazy.
Wow, we're really good at killing monsters. Let's do this more often.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Bjorn almost died with a single hit, but when doesn't he almost die in every single combat situation?
Yeah, he took a really bad bite that nearly would. If you weren't raging, you'd be dead. You'd just
Oh,
be
yeah.
outright dead.
Yeah. So, I mean, that dice are impartial, so I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I come out and I tell Bjorn, there is a bed in here. If you wanted to lay the Padre on, since you choked him out and everything.
Yeah, I'm on all 4s, like heaving, like black ichor into the ground.
It looks like Bjorn could use a rest more than the Padre right now.
Yeah.
Well, there's another room. We could lock the Padre up in case he wakes up.
Unfortunately, Bjorn is tired enough to do it, but the rest of you aren't to do like a big long rest. And I won't mix the party. I'll give you some slack in a little bit. But for now,
I'll
there's all this going on here.
I'll just drag the pod.
Yeah. All right. Let's I'm gonna put Donovich in his bed.
And then I'll shut the door behind him.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm good to leave to go take care of this.
How do I rotate that?
I'd say Bjorn's too weak at this point to carry the coffin, let alone barely
Yeah.
carry
Look at
himself.
Cole, and I ask, "Can you help me with this coffin, brother?"
Yeah. Let's go head out back and finish.
I think that worked. Is that door considered closed to the thing?
Yes.
I can't see it anymore.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What are we doing beyond that? Bjorn is vomiting. You guys are
Gonna
wait,
go
leaving?
get the coffin and
okay. So are you just gonna go and find an empty plot and bury it, or what are you gonna do?
yeah. I mean, we're just gonna. I figure we just bury.
All right. We can resolve that without incident.
Do you
That's
already have the
just anything
tombstone
else.
set up? Or?
No, but he'll know.
Okay. For the if if everyone else is done, for the sake of being a troublemaker, I'd like to use the desk and write down a letter claiming it's from Strahd, saying that his son is now part of his army of evil.
Oh, geez, that's really mean.
It is.
Okay. You're gonna have to write. You have to do a deception, and it's gonna have to be convincing. You're gonna see how it's a high DC. Let's see what you do.
Deceptive handwriting.
He wrote it very.
Okay. You wrote a 16 deception handwriting. We'll see how that works. You otherwise, if you're not doing nothing else, you guys bury the father in a empty plot
I'm just
without
trying to-
incident.
Yeah, I'm just trying to turn people against Strahd as best as I can to fuck with him because I hate him.
Yeah, yeah. And most people hate.
Create an uprising.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move back to Barovia.
Yeah. So do we go back? Oh, well, I want to go back to the girl because I want. Other than that, I'm okay with it.
You haven't been gone long enough for a pie to be finished.
That.
Though maybe you won't know that.
No, not
I don't know how
that.
intelligent you are.
It's not ready yet.
Well, if it hasn't been, well, I guess if we've only been going like 10 minutes, I would.
Yeah, it's only been about 10 minutes. Maybe 15.
And a really, really shitty 15 minutes it has been.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we head out to that Roma caravan outside? Somebody told us to speak with a fortune teller, I think.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Is that what the
I
group
turned
is?
to hear the mention of this, and I turned to Cole and I send Minotaur if they can get this dark magic out of me, that'd be great. We should do that.
All right, I'm gonna put you in front, then you, then.
I'm fine.
No, if anything, I'm like leaning on Cole, and Cole's kind of like kind of holding me up as I'm like leaning on him.
Okay,
Yeah.
it'll be like that.
Yeah, so I'm like on the brink of death right now.
You guys are venturing westward. You're intending to go out of the village to the camp, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Stu said
Okay.
so.
Yep.
About the
Um,
pie.
Yes, I'll have to check on the pie later.
Yeah, we'll come back for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go see Madame Eva.
Yep. But as you're walking along, you hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog. Yeah. Do you interact with her?
want some cigarettes?
Yeah, she's
I'm
skeevy like
back.
that.
What did I miss?
Nothing
We just
terribly
talked-
important. It's fine.
Did you bury the body?
Yes, they buried the body.
Oh, cool.
They put the guy in a bed. They buried the body, and yeah. Now they're back in town.
We'll deal with the repercussions of our actions when we come back into town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you are. A woman comes down from this direction, like she's coming down south toward you guys.
Is she like heading
Um,
to us specifically?
Yeah, not to you specifically, but you're just crossing over each other. She says, "Why, hello, strangers. Would you like some? I think they're pasties. No, not cigarettes.
Pasty?
Pastries. Yes.
Oh.
Would you like some pastries?
Would you like some pastries?
Yep. Yeah, they look like mincemeat pies.
I'm gonna
I would
say
love to be
what kind of
available,
meat-
Thank you. Yes.
She says, uh, local wildlife, that sort of thing.
No.
They're very delicious.
I don't believe
Oh,
insight check.
well,
Okay.
thank you very much. Darius is just chopping
It's-
one down.
Yeah, with my free hand, I'm gonna like kind of reach towards her, but then I'm gonna just vomit off to the side and go, oh, oh.
Shh, you believe her.
Oh, shit, I guess this must be a real.
You believe what
guess
they
I'll-
are. That doesn't necessarily mean you eat them, but yeah, you know what they are.
I don't quite want a pie. Well, oh wait, it is a pie?
It is. It's a pastry. Yeah, it's a meat pie.
Oh,
Hold
well, I
on,
do
you
want pie,
gotta,
so-
you gotta think about your character. He is like saying it's
Yeah, no.
genuine, and you believe that those are genuine
Yeah, I
pies.
believe.
Would your character eat one?
I didn't know if they were like cakes or pies.
No,
If
that
it was
it's like
cake,
a
Pastries, like little
It's like a burlap.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
like a hot
Yeah, I don't know
pocket.
what
Think
that
of like
I
an old school
believe,
hot
yeah,
pocket.
Like
Oh.
a Slavian, very popular. Like basically, it's baked meat.
Oh, well, then
Yeah.
yes,
Like imagine.
definitely.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
we're Americans, other than Chris, so we're very ignorant to anything that's not
Yeah,
American.
anything that's not. Yeah.
What? That's not a hot pocket.
Yeah.
I'll
These
tell
are
you
essentially old school medieval hot pockets, like oversized. That's essentially what it is.
Sounds kind
Then I'll
of.
definitely take one, and
Okay. And do you eat it?
I do. I take a bite at least.
Okay.
I gotta see how it's.
Anyone who bites into it. Oh, by the way, it costs 1 gold. 1 gold.
Oh,
It's kind of like
wait, whoa.
it's kind of like a quiche.
She's selling it to us?
Yeah.
Fuck off, lady.
Yeah, I didn't know you were making me pay for this. I thought this was.
Okay, so that's very important.
That
Does-
free.
does any-
Does anyone want some pastries?
Yeah, you fucking lied to
Want
me,
to give you
lady.
gold.
I mean, she's carrying a cart around. It seemed like it'd be
That would
sort
be
of obvious,
very
but yeah.
random.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a croissant quiche.
Uh,
I mean, what?
So, yeah,
gold
does-
kind of
does-
steep.
does anybody want it? Does anybody buy it?
For 1 gold, hail to.
Okay, what about you, Darius?
I mean, does it smell nice? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like fresh dough. It actually smells pretty decent.
I
Um,
was just
I
gonna
mean,
say-
it has
Yeah.
to smell really good to be worth 1 gold.
I mean, it's just kind of plain. I mean, it's good food for what you see around here, and
So probably better than whatever flavorless gruel he had to eat in the tavern.
yeah, the food here is not great at all.
Okay,
it's
then
like
yes.
potatoes.
Yeah,
and,
then it's like a brush of fresh palate
Pastry.
goodies.
So,
Yes.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, and she okay, so you pay 1 gold and you get one, and you bite into it. Make a Constitution check.
Oh, that's great.
That's always foreboding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume like you being in town for this long, you'd be like, "Oh wow, this looks great," as opposed to
This is the shit.
Okay, so you just fall into a trance for
Oh, it's that kind of pie.
It's a roofie.
It's so
You've been rude.
you just
7 hours.
Cool.
You
So I'm just
believe
zoning
that
out.
yeah, it's kind of like heroin. You believe that you're in some far off land and this perfect place where there's nothing going wrong and you have everything you need and you're completely happy and blissful and you believe it entirely and wholeheartedly.
Why didn't you
And you're
say you
just
had drugs?
totally gone.
Sounds pretty, this place is actually pretty nice, guys.
Yeah, you're just totally gone. at this point.
Yeah, that's what Darius imagines he says. It comes out more like
Yeah, just kind of like drooling and
I see how good.
I see
Yeah,
him
and
start
as soon
drooling.
as soon as he drops, I just kind of like mana ume on a ho to Cole, and I just, what did she just give him?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my gun and point it at her and say, "What did you just do to?" Because to me, it looks like she just poisoned the shit.
Yeah.
she just smiles and she's like not scared at all. And she says, "These are special pastries. They make people forget. They make people happy." And she kind of like taps her stomach happily, and she lets out a chuckle. She's like doesn't give a shit at all.
Did you notice my
Hmm.
flame cantrip before, or is it like non-effective?
Okay,
No, it works. What are you trying to do?
I feel like this is a good point. I actually have to go soonish, so I'm just gonna drop out now. But
Okay, that's fine.
like zoned out.
I'll autopilot you for the rest of the session.
Yeah, do that. Just whatever's possible, he will
Yeah.
comply with requests.
Yeah, I won't do anything
Session,
dramatic.
guys. Thank
All right.
you.
All right.
Thank you very much for
Yeah, it was
joining
good
us.
playing with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
I was basically
Till
asking,
next
I was
week.
going to ask, why are you offering us pies and trying to get the truth out of her, basically? But yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, 14 works enough, and she says, "I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm really just trying to help those here that are suffering escape their pain and their sadness."
Well, that's a noble cause and all, but you should probably tell people there's drugs inside your.
Yeah, you can't just
Well,
be giving people
she-
drugs.
She says, "Well, everyone here loves them. I didn't think you'd be any different."
Well, we're not part of this town, so yeah.
I'm
And
sort of,
she nods along. It's like, yes, I could tell.
I'm sort of feeling the need to almost want to burn, but I don't feel that strongly about it. Darius isn't. He's just like completely gone, but he's not like he doesn't look ill or like
No.
he's really.
He's still
just
breathing, right?
yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, of course. He's just breathing. He's standing. He's just kind of just staring off into nothingness. His gaze looks completely empty, like he's not even on the same plane of existence mentally. He isn't. He is really truly on the same, but he just essentially going through incredible mental illusions.
So
I say,
imagine a dude that's like really high on some very strong hallucinogen just standing there like,
Yeah.
whoa, dude. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, then I don't really feel the need to burn him. If he's not actually hurt, it's
Yeah. Do you do anything else with her, or
I ask her, where does she get this from?
hold on? What did the name of this one say?
I was gonna ask, since we're new here, do you mind if we had a free sample of your baked goods before we know if they're any good to buy later?
She taps her chin a few times. Well, since you're so nice, I'll let you have one, but only one. And she lets out a little cackle, old lady laugh. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I just put that in my pack and do not eat that.
First one's for free.
Yep. Yeah. You have one of these dream pastries, as they're called. Do you speak to her anymore, or do you guys head
Yeah,
anywhere?
I kind of lean over to Cole and say, ask her if she's got anything for this. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna look towards her and ask her if she has any, like, I don't know, healing abilities.
She shakes her head slowly, but she does point in the direction you guys were already going, and she says, "If you were heading toward the camp, you might be able to find help there." But she
I ask
shrugs her
her-
shoulders. Doesn't know for certain.
Did you get these pies from the camp?
She shakes her head. No, I made them myself.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Bjor wants to. He's kind of nudging Cole to move forward so we can go to that camp.
yeah, I'm not concerned with her.
Okay. If you guys move on, as you're moving past her, you see her enter. Like if you look behind you, you hear her knock on a door. I think. Wait, am I doing that right? Yes. She knocks on a door, and when they answer it, she points at a young boy and nods once, and the mother or a woman standing over the boy looks shocked and begins to cry.
Whoa.
As the crone, the like old woman, the hag woman, grabs the child and pushes it into a sack, like a big burlap sack.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm definitely gonna turn around and I'm gonna run the fuck over.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that me at the rear of the party, I kind of like see this going on, and I look to Cole, or I lean over to Cole and said, "She just took some kid."
Yeah,
do we
I'm gonna
want
do the
to?
same thing. Like I'm gonna I'm gonna like yell across the road, be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
The kid is like most of the way in the bag and is crying and yelling and really upset, as you'd expect.
Yeah.
The mother is just looking on, not doing anything more, surprisingly. But she has a pastry in her one of her hands. And then the hag looks toward the nearest person and says, "What? It's payment."
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's like, yeah, they're broken up about it, but the woman needs her fix. The hag says, like, some pay with gold, some pay with other things. And she pats the boy on the head and gives kind of like a big smile. It's kind of creepy.
I go up and I get like in her face and I'm like, what are you going to do with that?
He's just going to come with me back to my home in Old Bone Grinder.
Oh, nah. Okay. Nah, yeah, I gotta snatch that. Yeah, I'm snatching the sack from this lady and I'm gonna point my sword at her and say, don't touch the kid. I can't just let her grind up a no.
Yeah, she hisses and grumbles, and she says, "Fine. Well, I'll find someone else to pay me." And she gives the woman a really like darted look, and turns and heads toward this direction, checking on each knocking and whatever. If you don't stop her.
Yeah, I say.
No, I'm gonna stop her because I'm definitely gonna pull out my tinderbox and I'm gonna light this cart. I'm gonna light the cart of pies on fire.
Oh no! Please don't.
She's getting children for pay.
I mean, out of character.
Oh, well, I guess he is close to death, so I would.
No. You.
But
would.
my heroic instincts are definitely telling me to stop this. Grinding children.
She is, of course, angry with this. If you attempt to do so, she turns around and yells at you, like, "Get away! What are you doing?"
Oh, okay. I know what I'll do. I'm like,
she like steps in front of her cart and tries to get between you and the cart to prevent you from lighting this on fire.
I say, take me back.
Leave me alone.
Take me to your house, and I won't burn the. And then I look at everyone else and say, you guys get Bjor to someone who can heal. I'll deal with it.
Oh, it's Bjor her? He's coughing up.
Yeah, he doesn't look so.
Trying to find where old Bone Grinder is. It's an actual place.
Yeah, you can't be taking a small child to a place called the Bone Grind. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
It doesn't matter which contents that is taken, it's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that don't sound at all right.
All right, so let me look. The lands of Barovia, locations,
Yeah.
and then
Where would we find?
I'm trying to make sure that.
I tell Cole and well, I'm not even the same Minotaur. I'm telling Cole like you and me should go to the camp to see if I can get better.
Oh yeah.
The other three should go with, or the other two should go with Lucien to back him up because she doesn't seem right.
What she does in response to this threat is she simply that side of Screech turns into nothing, like just fades away from existence, like entirely. And you hear whispers of, "I'll see you again soon, boy." She's gone. The card is still there, but she's gone.
Was that the
Well, as soon as
or what?
Yeah, all you could tell from that is that she faded into the ethereal plane.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, and it's just and left via that.
well,
Sort of
that's very disturbing, but I'm definitely still gonna burn it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's all gone. Yeah.
the card is still there, and you can burn
Oh.
it. She leaves herself. She doesn't take the card with her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out the tinder box and light up that Kindle.
Most of the pastries are already gone. She's mostly had finished her run. She wasn't entirely done, but there were maybe like 6 or 7 left.
I'd be like, you are sure that you do realize that burning that means that she's actually going to get more children to make more, if that was the case, yes? If she was still
that
staying.
doesn't make the 6 or 7 children she already ground up in.
I mean, it doesn't make
less
it any
steady.
better, but I'm saying, like, you just literally condemned an additional 7 more children to death by doing that.
Well, she was already stealing more children, so I don't think my actions are going to, cause her to steal more. I feel like she was already gonna steal more children with or without.
Well,
And plus, these pies are physically harming people because they're causing them to give up their children for drug money. And that's pretty fucked up.
It is pretty fucked up, but yeah, it's nothing we can really do. If she comes back, she's undoubtedly going to do this again, and we're probably not going to be.
Yeah, and she was obviously powerful with how quickly she just managed to just go away. She's obviously got like magical capabilities.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of that bitch.
I say something to Cole from my recollection of the sea and see a similarity between, how this person or creature acted and what I've interacted with on the open ocean.
The sea hacks.
There you go.
That was a complete guess, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, no, right on the head of that. Yeah.
All right, so do you guys leave the village?
Yeah, I'm still gonna light the card up, but then I'm ready to leave with everyone.
And so,
I don't want those pies getting to anybody.
All right, so we go to the map.
I could write up a
I'm gonna
bunch of
go to the
notices
mother.
warning people about that lady if you really care about it.
So you were going to the mother?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the mother before we leave.
Okay.
And would a addiction fall under disease or poison?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like a medicine check. Yeah. And as far as your expertise, Yeah, I would say it's something like a poison.
Okay.
As far as your herbalism kit proficiency, you'd be able to make a check in this.
Okay. I'm gonna up to the mother. I'm gonna put my hands around her head, like I'm gonna put my hands like over her ears, and then I'm gonna place my thumb over each eye, and then I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on her
Okay.
and cure her of her addiction.
Yeah, that works. She's kind of falls to her feet, like to her knees rather. She's crying, and she says she's simultaneously like happy that she no longer is overtaken by this did not desire to consume it on like a physical level, but she also is just depressed and full of despair that she longs for that feeling again of being somewhere else. So she's just kind of overwhelmed with emotion, and she also misses her son now. She says, my boy," and she cries.
Oh, did we not get him back from her?
Oh yeah, you took it. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You managed to take the bag. But
Yeah, I was gonna hand her child.
She might not be
Okay,
talking about
and
that
yeah,
one
she-
boy, though. It could be more than one.
yeah, it's like yeah, she says that she hugs her son, and I'm gonna say she shakes her head in like disappointment in herself and in shame and guilt because yeah, she had given away her younger daughter,
Oh shit!
like a younger kid, probably around 4. This one's about.
So
6
she
or
probably
7.
ate her child. See, that's super fucked up. Yeah, I'd have definitely burned that card.
Okay. Is there anything magical about this bag? Like, is it a bag of holding? Are there more
No,
children?
it's
in
just
this bag?
it's just a simple burlap sack.
Potato sack. Okay.
I told the woman if she wants to stay safe, she should go to the brewery and hold up with those. If she's afraid of, this hag woman coming. But yeah, other than that,
You should probably also spread the word as much as you can about if she returns, not to trust that woman again. And
I don't think I need to tell her that.
Yeah,
because
she knows that. She
yeah, I think she
I mean,
would
like,
know
she's
that.
warning other people actively. Like she.
Yeah.
everybody knows, but I mean, yeah, you can
It's
say
drugs.
that.
Yeah, it's drugs. I think everyone else is probably a crackhead. That's probably what the bartender was on.
The vast majority of the people here, you've not seen very few walking in the streets, especially for a village of the size. There was relatively little going on, but you see the occasional person like walking about from their home to one of the stores and then back again. But it's very quiet and solemn for a place the size and population.
So what you're saying?
Yeah, having seen how big the cart was with how few pies were left, I'm under the assumption that most of the town already is on these pie drugs.
Yeah, that's
So
a very
I don't-
reasonable assumption.
I don't think running around telling people really. But
No,
I do
everybody
tell her
knows
about the
about her.
But
Yeah.
I just tell her about the lady, but that's
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is we could corner the drug market now that she's gone. Interesting.
You
We
could.
can make children pies.
Yes.
we'll start with you. Warren.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeez.
I'm used good.
Yeah. I'm more than willing to like carry things on to
Yeah,
caravan.
yes, me as well.
Okay.
Unless
Well,
there's any other business we need to take care of before
Yeah.
we depart.
Do you guys have any other business, or are you leaving the village?
We should probably return to that woman and say we buried her father.
I mean, yeah, you can
I mean, there's that
if you want to
to retrieve.
go into.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, like I said, it's only been about. It was 15 minutes before you ran into the woman. I'm gonna say it's about 25 minutes now.
We should
Okay.
let her know before we
Okay.
venture on. Like, hey, we
Yeah.
ceremoniously buried him.
I'm gonna let you say you go back there, you go and you speak to her. You let her know that her father has you buried her father in the graveyard, and you smell the rhubarb pie
I smell.
being
Oh,
baked over a fire in the kitchen.
It's been a big day
Um,
for
Right.
mysteries, isn't
She was tending it. Yeah, she was tending to it when you guys arrived.
question. Could I have led that lady and her child here if they wanted to come?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, yeah, you could have offered.
Yeah, I was gonna offer if we were gonna come back just to keep them
If
safe.
you did, she would have shaked her head and say, "No, we prefer to stay here. We don't like to associate ourselves with Ileana because it's dangerous."
Okay, Mrs. Seltzer kid. All right.
Yep.
In that case, I'll just run to the pie to see if it's.
It's cooling down right now. It's quite hot, but it's just been finished. She just literally was taking it off and setting it down.
I think you can use prestidigitation to cool down that pie. I think you can.
Nah, I'm gonna just take out a big chunk and eat it right there because I know last time I tried to get a taste of this, a minotaur almost took off my hand.
Yeah.
You realize you're gonna take
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this time I'm on it. This time I'm immediately just getting as much pie as I
Oh, burns so good.
can.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
quite warm. Yeah, it definitely burns your mouth. Not like damage, but ow.
Yeah, it tastes
and
good.
she-
So
She kind of smiles wryly, happy that she sees some amount of joy out of this existence she finds herself in, but it's only that much.
I see the
I say
joy,
thank
say,
you.
like,
Your pie is delicious.
Yeah. Go on.
She thanks you for the compliment and asks, "Are you going to be heading for Strahd next?"
Probably yes. I will deceive her and say yes. We are definitely heading to Strahd next.
Okay, run an insight.
I'm sure they're on the way. The
Yeah,
caravan.
I was assuming the caravan was just on the way.
She doesn't believe you, but she doesn't really care all the same. She's like gives you a pursed look and is like,
Yeah. Do I
Okay.
get the intent that? Do I get the impression she doesn't believe me because I'm like?
She's skeptical. She gives you a very skeptical face,
It's like it.
but she says, "Okay, well,
Yeah.
I hope you take care of him as soon as possible."
I try to.
I asked her, does she know anything about a caravan outside town?
Oh yeah, she would nod multiple times to that. Like, yes, of course, we've heard of. There was a caravan to the west of here called the Sayre. The Sayre encampment. It's a campsite where the Vistani regularly just put up their carriages and tents and such.
Are they Strahd people or are they good people?
It's rumored that some of the Vistani are in league with Strahd, but others are not. They're a local band of caravaneers and merchants and the like that travel throughout the entire region and also beyond. They're one of the few, if only, groups that can make it through this blasted fog.
Oh, that's
Good to know.
handy, actually.
Yeah, that's good to know.
I say after she caught me out on the lie that it's for our own protection, not to randomly tell people our travel plans, as we've literally just done.
She
Nice.
kind of she nods and not entirely happy that you're not going straight for Strahd, but she's kind of impatient at this point and fed up with him and his threats.
Oh, I'm as angry as you are, but yeah, I still can't randomly tell people who could be working as spies for Strahd where we're heading. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
She
Well, as far
nods
as-
and knows that. Yeah, that makes sense, though.
I thought she
you
was
see
being
it as soon as
attacked by
possible.
Strahd.
Yeah, not like actively. You're not right this second, but she has been. She got attacked 3 days
a
ago.
victim. Yeah, I thought she was a victim, so I figured she wouldn't be in the.
Yeah, I knock over some glassware that's on the table, and I slam my fist down, and I say in Minotaur, if he is a means to getting out of this land, then yes, I will gladly kill this man. And Cole translates that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
diplomatically.
I said, cool. Well,
And then she says in response, you will be doing this country a great service if you rid the lands of that evil, evil man.
Absolutely.
No difference to me, I say.
Is it worth a pie from you?
It's like if you
I'm
could
taking
take
this
care
pie,
of,
and then I
yeah,
grab
if,
it.
if you could take care of Strahd, I'll make as many pies as you want.
I say, I'm going to hold you to your word on that, and then I leave.
Yeah, she just shrugs her shoulders and nods again. It's like, I hope that's true.
Good luck.
All right, so you guys headed out of the village and you start following along the road. And you come up to a bridge. I'm just going to read something here. Nice. All you see is a large river, about 50 feet wide, maybe 5 to 10 feet deep. So in some places you can definitely see the bottom. It's clear and beautiful in spite of this place, and it's flows throughout the entire valley, the entirety of this place, perhaps through the entire region. It's quite beautiful. Then do you guys want to keep going? I figured you do. There's nothing else of notice. It's just a stone bridge.
Yeah, Bjor kind of hanging off of Cole looks at the river and he just sees the water and the fish and everything. He just yearns for the ocean again. But that's it.
Why exactly
Yeah.
did you... Oh, I don't know you said that. I was like, why exactly did you come to this location if you love the water so much? But I can't understand you. So.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't. We kind of got sucked into this. That
Yeah.
I'm not here on my own volition. I'm here paying a debt to Cole. So that's that's my character.
Go blame Cole.
All right, so you cross over the bridge and you head along the road, and you eventually come to a crossroads. Let me read some more information. An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Sayre Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Vallaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork cleaves to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
Would we know which direction the camp is?
Yeah, you know it's northward from your current position. You know that the Sayre Pool is where they are.
Then I'm gonna say we should go.
Well, to clarify that,
Yeah.
answer, I was going to check the signs to see if anyone tampered with them to try to be a dick or misdirect people or something.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you look at it, and from what you could tell, it's completely legitimate. There's no tampering. It's this stuff. This has been here for a long time.
Okay. Onwards to the camp.
Yeah, I need to go to the camp because I am still ragged as fuck.
Yeah, I need to check to see if you guys have an encounter.
I would think by now, by holding up a Minotaur for so long, and like with my 13th strength, I will start to feel it.
Oh,
And I'd actually
Yeah.
start to like I would start to slow down, and like I would like bend over more, which would cause you to bend over more.
Yeah, you're both tired and you're sore from carrying him. He's just not feeling great. Let me roll this, see what happens. Oh, I'll roll it in front of you guys, actually.
If everyone looks like they're passing out, maybe we should just camp here.
All right.
in the woods.
You do not have a random encounter.
I mean, how long have we been traveling to get to this point?
That I would say took an hour.
I mean, we could take a short.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah, we
been
gotta keep
it's
going.
only been 2.25 miles from the bridge.
Yeah, then I guess we should keep going. I can try to
so
hold
we've
up
been
the minute.
we've been traveling about 3.25 miles,
I
judging by
Yeah.
the hexagons.
Yeah.
1 square is a quarter mile.
I see you struggling.
Yeah,
with the
I'd say
minutes,
about an hour.
I offer you help carrying him.
Yes, please.
I didn't realize.
Grab that other arm.
I see this little girl try to grab this Minotaur's arm, and I kind of push her out of the way and say, "Don't worry, And I
she's a
help
young
him.
adult, so
little girl."
she's
Same-
Alright.
23. So.
If you guys start heading this direction toward the camp,
Oh no, I told you she's 16. Apparently. Jeez, this.
yeah, you said you were 16. You hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you.
Oh no, I'm not Lilo. Sorry.
Let me roll. another
Yeah, I
thing.
was gonna probably try to shoot it. I was gonna say.
Cole, if you see this, you see that it's yourself. It's your own body. However, everybody else sees just the
Hideous monster.
generic Barovian.
Well, shit
I think that this would
makes sense.
with all of the awful visions that my character has seen in the past, I think upon seeing this, like everything like would start to flash back, and I would be overwhelmed like by this sight that I'm seeing, and I would just like completely drop
You drop the Minotaur,
supporting.
he falls on Icarus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just fall down to the ground. Just oh!
Well, I was kind of holding him up, so I mean, I would try to help him, but
Yeah, probably the added weight suddenly would still has him lose his balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at it, if you do investigate it at all, I mean, it's still there. It's not going away right away.
I'm gonna.
I didn't know you were a twin.
Actually, you wouldn't know it. Everybody else sees just a random person, just a generic person. Only Cole sees himself.
Okay, I say someone you know, Cole.
I'm completely like ignoring like everything around me, except for the sight that I'm seeing, and I'm gonna walk up towards it, or I guess underneath it.
Yeah. It totally looks legitimate. It smells terrible. I mean, like a dead body that's been there for a while. It's like half skeletonized, but its face is definitely your own. Still has your hair, for the most part.
seeing him walk up to this corpse, I'm gonna be worried that he might be under some sort of trance by a zombie or some. I don't know. It seems like some weird shit. So I'm gonna look at one and say, "Hold this Minotaur." I'm gonna
Okay.
go back a month
I'll-
just in
I'll-
case some
I'll
shit goes down.
comically try my best to hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already on the ground at this point.
Yeah, Bior would
Oh, yeah.
totally overwhelm.
No,
One.
I know. I know. It was mostly.
Yeah, I know.
for the
That's
comment.
fine. So anything else, Cole? Do you touch it or anything?
Yeah. I think after staring at it, after trying to figure out like what the hell is going on, like I think I would like look down at myself, like, and I would kind of like a pat my chest. I would like a pat my cheeks. I would like look around and trying to figure out like have I fallen like into a dream state?
That's a good
then-
question. Yeah.
And then like I would slowly like raise my hand and touch the toes.
Yeah, and as soon as you do, the whole body, and this is for everybody, it just fades away. It's like melts away into like the fog around, like the mist.
Oh.
Nothing there anymore.
It was an illusion.
I say,
Yeah.
don't
And-
worry about it. It was probably just that bitch.
Well, you don't know that, but at least for
Yeah.
me, I can understand. Be like, he fucking dropped me, so I'd be like, "What the fuck, you asshole!" in Minotaur.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like shake my head, almost like I'm coming out of something. And I'm just gonna walk back over to you.
And just
pick up your left arm, like-
I'm like slowly being crushed. Like,
Oh my god!
yeah.
All right, so I imagine you guys kind of hold up Bjorn again and then continue on your way. Do you exchange words or anything?
No, I'm not saying anything at the moment
Okay.
until I get like a better sense of what happened.
All right. Then you arrive at the camp. Let me move you guys there.
Yeah. This is a cool camp. Yeah.
All right. Now let me get you guys on the map.
Oh, why is someone taking damage? What the fuck?
It was just the thing updating because he already had low health.
Oh. I just walked in.
Well, I don't like the names.
Yeah, I don't.
Look at the size of those horses.
Yeah, those horses are huge.
Where is Darius?
As far as I know, where the horses should be like 5 by 10 squares, not 10 by 10.
Well, this is what they were by default. I don't know what they're meant to be, but that's what they put them at. They could be oversized for all I know. All right, so you guys have arrived at the camp. Let me check to see what's going on there. All right. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
Cool.
All right, yeah, they largely the Vistani just ignore you. They're not actively like looking at you until you make your presence known.
I whispered, these guys look kind of rough.
I say, well, leave it to me.
Yeah, I say in Minotaur. And I don't?
Well, I wouldn't know what you said. So.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I just cast friend on the nearest person and say, hello strangers. We're looking for some aid for our Minotaur friend.
Okay. A bunch of these are all a bunch of female and male humans. They're all just standing around the fire, telling stories, drinking wine. They're many of them are visibly drunk, including the one you're speaking to. You see three humans in. You see that. Three of the wagons are lit, like they have torches lit in them, and you hear some rummaging from behind them, like within them, and then one of them has like a guy barely sitting out of it, smoking a pipe. I'm gonna make him visible. Layer. There we go. Let me get to everything else.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but I need some assistance with our friend here.
Yeah. The one of them turns to you and chuckles and looks over at them and like looks really big, wide eyes, just taken aback by how massive this guy is, by Bjor. Like, oh wow, this is pretty big. What happened to him? And he's like kind of stumbling around, very drunk.
Someone else. Yeah.
He got
attacked, I guess you want to say?
Yeah, he got attacked.
I believe he's cursed.
And then he says, well, I could see that. It seems really bad. Is there any reason why you need our help? You seem capable enough, or is it something you can't help him with?
Yeah, I believe there's a curse involved. Is that right? Is Cole able to...
He kind of got bit by some sort of undead creature with fangs. He drinks.
Yeah, he nods furtively, like multiple times. He's like, "Oh, of course, yes. Well, that would happen around here. Yes. Well, vampires, when they bite individuals, if they're not trying to turn them, can simply drain them of their life essence, and that can severely harm their ability to live. But if you want any more help, you should go speak to Madame Eva. She's in the big tent to the northeast over there. And he points over this direction.
Is she a nice person?
It's like she's the only real nice one here.
She's the only nice one here. Okay.
Well, he's more joking. You can tell he's joking.
Okay. I will believe.
He's got a big shit-eating grin on his face. He's just having a good time.
She's the only nice one here, guys. Let me tell you what.
Did he point the way? Or?
Yeah, he pointed to the northeast.
Yeah.
Do you guys head straight there? Does anybody listen to any of the bandits talking? Like one of them is talking aloud, like this one here. He's just speaking out to the others, recounting a story.
I'll ask if they have anything to drink, and
you immediately are handed a mug of wine. Like as soon as you ask that.
What the hell, man?
Hey man, welcome to the party, bro.
I say,
person who needs healing, and you're gonna party. What the fuck?
well, I can't heal him. I might as well stay here and try to gather some information on the area. They seem to know about vampires.
Yeah, I'm sure me and Cole, we've got...
I think they can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna put Treyu there, or actually not Treyu. I forgot your name of your character.
Yeah, for
You'd
future
be...
reference, if you could not label them bandits so we know they're bad people, that would be great.
The bandits aren't necessarily bad.
They're pretty bad.
Oh, we're probably gonna have to kill it.
Pirates aren't necessarily bad. You're partied with one, and he hasn't killed you.
Yeah.
I would easily argue that a bandit is bad in any content, but if you say
Pirates are sea bandits.
Robin Hood is not bad.
True.
he is
True.
a rebel, not a bandit, but okay.
Well, he's
One
still
man's
supposed
rebel
to-
is another man's bandit.
I mean, these guys don't seem to be bad guys. Or else,
Yeah,
They
they
probably
have
wouldn't
not
have helped us.
engaged in aggressive activities, therefore I'm fine with them. They're like the
Yeah.
land brethren of me.
Okay, well, have fun. We'll
There.
find this lady without you.
Alright, I'm gonna move one over there. I'm gonna say
They're about to
Cole,
be hostile, and we're probably gonna have to fight them all.
Cole and Bior, are you out with them or with one?
Well, she's the one that can heal me, right? So I'm assuming, like,
Yeah,
Stu, you
figuring your reason.
carry me over there, right?
Yeah, we're going over there.
Okay. And Darius is just kind of like hanging back over here.
Oh.
Just watching what's going on.
Is he able to just move fine? I thought he was super drugged or whatever.
Oh yeah. And there's
Because
7
if not,
hours.
I'll have to.
Yeah, he's just been walking along. He's just in a daze. He hasn't really changed. It hasn't been long.
Yeah, let's retcon that we like put him on like a leash or something, like tied a rope around him, and he's just
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say.
whoa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he just walks wherever you guys go. Yeah, he's just walking along, blissfully unaware of any real dangers or whatever.
I mean, I suppose I could have been guiding him along with the rest of the party if I didn't help with Bior, so yeah, sure. But
Yeah. It's
Doesn't
funny
matter,
that
he's here now. Let's move on.
yeah, this is out of character information. But yeah, none of you guys like attempted to really do anything with him. You just kind of left him in that. And by that I mean you didn't like try to cure him or anything. I know Cole used his spell, so yeah, but just find that funny is all. I'm not saying it when it's
I
sort of
don't have
identity.
I don't have any anti-drug potions, so
Yeah. All
Yeah.
I can do is cure wounds, and he's not injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just for right now. He's just chilling out in his total beleaguered state. So yeah, you guys are all there. I'm gonna have the story from the bandit first, and then I'm gonna do Madame Eva second.
I'm gonna tell Lucian as we pass him to be on his guard. These people are probably gonna turn on you because of the last sentence and the friends spell.
oh
No,
Yeah.
they're
He
only
did
going to be
cast
hostile against me in that regard.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But I'm gonna start telling the tale.
I want to cast that on Lucian's to give him advantage for Constitution checks because he's drinking that alcohol.
Okay. Then yeah, Lucian, you got for as long as one concentrates in an hour, you have Bear's Endurance, which you get 2d6 temporary hit points. So one roll 2d6, and you have advantage on Constitution checks.
And friends that just ended.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in just a second.
I like going to enter the tent before they realise where I've gone, but yeah.
You get 6 more hit points, like temporary hit points. Put them in the temporary hit points section. Those are like over your regular hit points. All right, now I'm gonna read this. There's the guy in the middle of the group at the campfire is standing up. Many of the others are sitting down. Like the group that closest to the fire are sitting down. Others are like leaning against the wagons and such. Anyway, and this guy says, "A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. And I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the Devil's Shroud. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil's Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic could not save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis had already speared him away. And then some of them are nodding along, and most of them are chuckling, and like they know this story, they're familiar with it, but they like it all the same. And many more, all of them are drinking more.
Kind of falls in line with, I think the priest was saying his son was looking for a wizard too before he got vampire. So that's interesting to me.
Yep, it's supposedly it could be the same guy. All right, and then this is about to ramp up the session for now, but we're gonna do this. You guys step in front of Madame Eva. This magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived. Cackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips. Yeah, so she's sitting in front of this crystal ball, having her hands around it. She looks up at you briefly and says this before looking back into the bowl.
Yes.
And with that, I think it'd be a good time to stop the session. Because we could start out next time with
really enjoying that.
what she does.
Really getting into that.
Yeah, I personally really want to go on, but yeah, we're missing a guy, so I think.
Yeah, I don't want him to miss this part, and I also want to keep the pacing up.
I was just complimenting that I really enjoyed the session. That is really
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is really good.
Yeah.
I definitely like new guy.
Yeah,
Don't know his real name. German dude.
yeah.
really
Marcel
like him.
is his real
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Marcel. I definitely he's a good addition. I like him. I would
Yeah, so he's
personally
fitting well.
like to. Yeah, I like to keep him on.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with him so far. I like to keep him around.
Yeah, I enjoy having him here. I definitely.
He has a very chill attitude, and he's working well.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as your DMing, I know Shane, you like good criticism and whatnot. Really, the only thing that I noticed in today's session was don't tell us that something was going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
You stay tonight. Like, don't.
Yeah, I bust up on that, but I was kind of confused with the Cole saying he wanted to make multiple potions to see how long he could stay. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I'd have to.
And that's the thing
I would
is you can say like
well,
after
on
the first night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I would have done in retrospect, but all the same, it didn't really change much of anything. You guys didn't follow up anything with the procession.
Yeah, no, it didn't change anything. It's just as a
Yeah.
player.
I definitely would have changed that if I would have said something like, well, okay, on your first night, this happens. Do you stay any longer? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Other than that, it was very good. It was very smooth. I almost died again.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was. I definitely enjoyed tonight's session. Like I can definitely see you, Shane, improving as a DM every time that we play.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I am too. I was having a hard time in the beginning just because I felt a little bit frazzled, but I got into it much more as time went on, and everything went well. And we're about to make a pretty major plot point as you'd expect being here.
Yeah.
But I wanted to leave that for next time because it would be a cool place to start from. Because you could be making some big decisions. And I want Darius to be there as well to be able to weigh in, even if he is, at the moment,
Shit-faced.
yeah, totally out of it.
High as a kite.
Yeah, he's essentially like totally on like overdosing on heroin, is close to what it is.
And
You haven't leveled yet. That will, assuming everything goes the way it has been, you'll be leveling next session.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm definitely fine with like plot points being a good point to level for the whole group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I personally prefer milestones, but it depends on the context and how if I was doing like something like a homebrew, like open world, like really free form, I would do experience. But because this is kind of linear, I can kind of just go with my gut and say, and get level.
Yeah. I think Stu had something to say.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kept seeing your mic queue up, and I'm trying not to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I just have the sensitivity like very low, like since I'm a low talker. So.
Okay. Yeah. But
I was going to
yeah.
compliment
No,
it.
it was.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm done. Really.
I was going to compliment that you handled splitting the party very well for a new GM. That was really well done.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, those
that
are
was,
always rough.
Yeah, that was. You guys helped me out a lot though by not doing anything too crazy. I was terrified for a moment when you guys were thinking about splitting the party and heading out of the village, but I remember that she can teleport, and she wouldn't she wouldn't just sit there and fight with you guys, and she wouldn't let you chase her down. She's crafty and a witch.
I kind of gathered that from her disappearing.
Yeah, no,
Eating children.
she's a witch, and
Yeah.
that's why I leaned to Cole and was like, the only person I've seen with that kind of magic is a sea hag, which is something that Bior
Yeah.
would have interacted with on the
Yeah,
sea.
that is something that you would have seen before, or at least heard of, definitely.